Hello again, everyone. It's a sunny day here in middle of January, and I've got the 66 Fastback out of the building, put it in the other garage where the lift is. I'm going to put a digital dash in the Mustang, so I will need to get it up on the lift to hook up the electronic speedometer and do a few things like that. So I'm going to give it a try. We'll see how it works out. I have just the stock gauges in the Mustang. They all work fine, no problems with them at all. I did put the white faces on them whenever I restored the cluster. Be taking that out. We'll be using the same bezel that's on the stock one. Here's a new digital dash I'm going to put in the Mustang. Has all the gauges just like a stock Mustang. Fuel level, temperature, oil pressure, and then the voltmeter. The stock Mustang doesn't have that, so that'll be kind of nice to have. Has a digital speedometer, the miles per hour, and also has odometer mode where you can do a distance, or if you're taking a trip or something, checking gas mileage or something like that. And instructions are there. And then you do get the temperature, oil pressure, and speedometer sensors, so it'll work with the digital dash. You can see it's made for the 65, 66 Mustang, so I'm expecting this to go pretty easy. Shouldn't have any problems. I'm looking forward to getting it put in. We'll begin our installation of the new dash by disconnecting the battery. We're going to take out the old instrument cluster, screws underneath and up at the top. We'll get those out and then we'll remove it. And as you can see, I do have a plug on the old dash, so that makes it a little easier to get it in and out. You have 9 wires, you can see the plug there, that go into the old instrument cluster. I think if I read correctly, the new one, the new cluster has maybe 12 wires that go into it, so we'll be using these 9 plus some additional wires for the speedometer. We do have to use a stock bezel and housing to mount the new gauges. We'll be removing all the old stock gauges out of the housing, and then we'll put the circuit board for the new digital dash in its place. These stock gauges have 3/8 nuts on the back, and of course have the little insulators that go under the nuts. That'll get all the old gauges out of the way. We'll be ready for the new circuit board. Okay, there's the old gauges. So I'm going to put all the insulators and nuts back on them and store them. Got to remove the speedometer. Okay, that's got that. Here's how I'll store the old gauges. Have a piece of cardboard and have them taped down. Then I'm going to wrap them with bubble wrap. That should keep them safe. The new gauges have a smoked lens that goes in the bezel, and you peel off each side. So I've got this side started. You peel that paper off before you place it in the bezel. Finally got the smoked glass into the bezel. You can see I had to remove some plastic around the edges here, but it's snapped down in there good and tight now, so ready to proceed. Well, I have the circuit board mounted in the bezel. Ran the wires out this slot here in the back. May try to put some kind of insulator around that, but I mean, I don't think it'll be a problem anyway, but maybe, we'll see. This is a button that's wired to the circuit board, and you mount this under your dash or somewhere where you can get to it easy. That's to toggle through the different settings, and also by using that button you can get into the computer and reset your speedometer to if it's not reading correctly. Now that we're finished assembling it, we're going to put the connector on these wires coming out of the digital dash, and then we'll put the opposite connector on the wires inside the car where we can just plug it in. So we'll do that next. I have a 16-pin male and female connector. They just snap together like that. Alright, I have the plug on. Ready for that to be plugged into this plug, which will mount in the wires in the dash. And it's about lunchtime, so we'll take a break, go get something to eat, be back later. Fortunately, when I put this 5.0 engine in this 66 Mustang, I did rewire, put a new wiring harness in the car. So my tack wire that goes to the new digital instrument cluster is right there. It was already in the wiring harness, so all I had to do is plug it into the coil. The other two things I've got to do is change the temperature sensor, which is right there, down in there, and the oil pressure sensor is right down there. So I have to change both of them. Have everything hooked up on the digital dash except for the speedometer. So I'm going to start it up here and let's see if we got anything. We got oil pressure, voltmeter's working, tack's working. Temperature's 127. Fuel, I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's going down. Probably got maybe a half a tank of fuel, so we need to check into that. But it works. Get the speedometer hooked up, we should be ready. The speedometer sensor is right there, and I had these waterproof butt connectors on it. I do have to heat shrink the tubing on them to finish. I wrapped it in aluminum and it goes in where the speedometer cable went in, and ran it through there. Of course, the cable tied it down to the brake line here and here. You just take out the stock speedometer sensor, the old mechanical type, and you replace it with this electronic. After I heated the heat shrink tubing on the connectors, I put this piece of wire loom across over to the plug. So made it look a lot better. I'm really satisfied with the way it turned out. I'm going to try it and see if it works. Here we go. I have the car up on the lift about a foot off the ground so I can put it in gear and see if it works. Speedometer. The last thing I did to finish up the install on the dash was to set the odometer. This car has 7,206 miles on it on the old speedometer, odometer. So I wanted to set the new digital to the same. And I just finished doing that, and as you can see, it's set for 7,206 miles on the odometer. So that was pretty simple to do. Everything's set up now. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you got some tips out of watching it. Hope you learned something. It's the first time I've done anything like this, and I know I learned quite a bit in hooking everything up. But it worked out great, and I'm happy with the results. Thanks for watching, and look forward to doing more videos, so take care. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.